Hi there, I'm Marky Mark from Camping Secrets, and I'm going to be talking today about the mountain equipment Lhotse waterproof jacket. We've got it here, Mountain Equipment, a really famous brand, and we really like their equipment. You know, if you buy Mountain Equipment, it's going to work well in all kind of conditions. They really know their stuff. Now, the Lhotse waterproof jacket is one of their more expensive jackets. It's Gore-Tex Pro, and actually Lhotse, everyone knows the mountain Everest, obviously it's the tallest mountain in the world. Well, Lhotse is the fourth highest mountain in the world, and it's actually extremely arduous to climb. So any jacket named after Lhotse has got to be able to cope with really bad conditions. They wouldn't stake their reputation on making a bad jacket called the Lhotse. And I've been testing this for about a month now, and I'm extremely impressed with it. As I said, it's Gore-Tex Pro, so it's the 3-layer bonded laminate technical fabric throughout the coat, which is highly waterproof and highly breathable. So water vapor can get out, but liquid water droplets cannot get in. And I like Gore-Tex Pro. It's fairly lightweight. But this coat isn't one of the lightest, it's 500 grams, and the main reason for that is it uses 40 denier thickness material everywhere, then it has reinforced shoulders and upper chest area, and that enables you to put the rucksack on. I think it's 80 denier on the shoulders, and it stops it wearing away if you've got rucksack straps there. Under each armpit there are ventilation holes with two-way YKK zips on, so you can zip down from the top or up from the bottom and just adjust that amount of ventilation there. So if I put the coat on, this is an XL, I'm 6'3" tall, and the XL fits me extremely well. You've got pockets either side, quite spacious pockets actually. And then you've got a sort of Napoleon style zipped pocket in the chest area, pretty big enough to put a map in actually. And then on the inside there's a laser cut pocket as well. Now Mountain Equipment say don't put anything that's too non-waterproof in there, because water can seep into that pocket. But it's useful to have that storage, I think. I mean, all the pockets do add a little bit of weight, but I think it's a price worth paying. So as I said, you've got the ventilations under each arm. There's also Velcro cinch points on the sleeves, and these are reinforced as well. As so. In terms of toggles, there's toggles everywhere for tightening all sorts of bits. Let's just zip up first. Hopefully it won't interfere with the sound too much. But the zips are really nicely made and very, very smooth to operate. They don't get caught or snagged very easily. You can see it fits slightly longer at the back, covering the bum, and then up at the front. So they call it an alpine fit. It's good for climbing, so you can get your knees up as you're climbing or scrambling up the mountain. In terms of the hood, it's one of the best hoods I've ever used. Helmet compatible, but then there's toggles at the front which can then be secured in place. Here with these, there's little switches inside which can clasp the bungee cord to get it to the position that you want. There's also another bungee cord at the back to shape the helmet to your head. So it fits like a nice baseball cap, and then the peak at the front has a wire frame which you can adjust and set the peak exactly as you want. So when it rains, the water literally just streams off, and you do remain extremely dry inside. And we'll be testing it outside with a sprinkler just to demonstrate that in a minute. Okay, we're going to put the Mountain Equipment Lhotse to the test. It's a pretty dark evening, afternoon stroke evening. A little bit of drizzle in the air, but not enough rain to really put it through its paces. So, I'm going to use a sprinkler. So to test this, I've got my microphone here. It's a valuable piece of electronics that I don't want to damage, but I trust the Lhotse quite highly, and I trust that my microphone is not going to get damaged once the rain starts. So let's zip up, turn on the water, and see what happens, guys. Okay, sprinklers get me. Ah! Here we go. Whoa. Okay. Ah. So you can see immediately the water is beading on the Lhotse. Nothing getting in. I'm pretty wet. I mean, this is quite driving rain, the equivalent. As I said, the water's beading and just dropping off. It's not getting overloaded with the water and seeping through at the moment. Let's see what happens. I'm more worried about the waterproof trousers, to be honest. They're not Gore-Tex Pro. I hope you appreciate the lengths I'm going through. Whoa. Whoa. Ah. Anyway. Let's turn that off. So if I undo that, my microphone is dry as a bone. The outside of the coat is soaking. But my clothing is totally dry inside. I would say around the cuff area, that's getting a little bit sodden. And I do wonder whether water might start seeping in around the cuffs. Normally you'd have gloves on, sealskins or something in really wet, cold conditions. So, but I think the bulk of the coat, there's no leakage whatsoever. Yeah, well done mountain equipment. The Lhotse is a real good bit of outdoor gear, I think. So in summary, what do I think? I mean, I've worn it out in Snowdonia in very heavy rain, and I didn't get wet, and thus cannot be said for some other coats that I've tested, like the Mammoth and some of the Sprayways. Water did get in with those, but the Lhotse has been kept me extremely dry, and it's an expensive jacket. I mean, it's around the £400 mark. Is it worth that? I think it is. It feels like you can take it out in any sort of weather and know that you depend on it. In terms of the weight, the 500 grams, once it's on, you really do not notice that. I guess if you're a lightweight backpacker and you're trying to cram all your equipment into a 35 litre rucksack or something like that, you may not want a 500 gram jacket. You can get other jackets at 350, 300 grams. And they may be more suitable if weight is your priority. But for everybody else, I would highly recommend the mountain equipment Lhotse. It's a great, great coat, and I'm definitely going to get one myself. I've been blown away by the performance. Anyway, I've been Mark from Camping Secrets. This has been the mountain equipment Lhotse jacket. Check it out, follow our link below, and I think treat yourself to one. Fantastic. Thanks for watching. Bye.